Afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Zach Greinke gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
At the plate, Odell Hammonds. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 25, Ben Ruda.
Into the box now, Ben Ruda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke, and we are all tied. Matthew Boyd is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Two balls and no strikes. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Left side, but well fouled. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jonathan Scope.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's out.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
No,
Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory. One down.
That is it. The left fielder, Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. Kike Hernandez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
At the plate, Jake Rogers.
Number 34.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. One out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alfonso Rivas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
On the ground to third. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the speed threat, Nico Goodrum. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Travis Demerit. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Rivas at second. Goodrum on at first with 2 down. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? Odell Hammonds 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. Tokyo is on top 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. In the air out toward right field. Back goes DeMeritt, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That is it. The center fielder, George Springer.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he misses 2-1. Pitch on the way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ben Ruda. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner at third here, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
This one's down to third. Bregman gloves it, and there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hernandez is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard. Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's key.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The All-Stars are out in front here, 2-0. Standing in, Josh Fegley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1. Oh, 1-1. Nope, outside.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
To the plate now, Jack Mayfield, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses with it, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's safe.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, John Nagowski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And their runners at the corners now. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, left fielder, Michael.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scope has it. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey,
bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. The All-Stars lead this one 2-1. In now, Jake Rogers. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Jake Rogers.
Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Alfonso Rivas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nico Goodrum. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding into the box, Travis Demerit, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Demerit, originally from New York State. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Lifted down the line in left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now back.
So one away here with the bases empty. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a
The
very
International
effective pitch.
Baseball
If you
League
can hit the
Federation
outside corner of
Season
that pitch, it's unhittable.
22024 Game 1.
That evens it
Games
up,
and
1-1.
highlights will be coming up next on GOATS International Sports.
The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here
The
now the
International
2-2.
Baseball League Federation Season 22024
Swung on and
Game
missed,
1
strike
matchup
3.
is now live streaming on GOATS International Sports Showdown 2024.
The center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Springer.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Odell Hammonds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Odell Hammonds has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Game 1 China versus Mexico.
At the plate now, Ben Ruda, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
The
Swing and a miss on the
International Baseball
fastball,
League
and that's the first
Federation
out.
Season
This is where a
22024
strikeout pitcher
Game 1
has such a
matchups
big
will be
advantage.
coming up
Runner
next
on
on
second
GOATS
and no
International
outs.
Sports
It's definitely a
Showdown
strikeout
2-0.
situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Pitch popped up. Nagowski camps under it, and he's got it for out
Game 1
number 2.
Brazil versus South Korea.
Now back.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Game 1 Porta versus Spain.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. 0-2. Here it is.
Game
Well
one,
below
Cuba
the knees,
versus
laid off on the
Philippines.
changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Game 1, South Africa versus Canada.
First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Jack Mayfield. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Kike Hernandez.
The left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 34.
So coming to the plate, Jake Rogers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Grounded back up the middle. And an off balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alfonso Rivas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, John Nogowski. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nogowski.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He's rolled in a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Demerit is there. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2.
Standing in, Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he falls behind. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball in.
2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. Line to the right side. Demerit's there to retire the side. Noli Paredes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Nico Goodrum. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Travis Demerit. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Odell Hammonds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. Altuve waits on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Ball one.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ronnie Garcia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Garcia.
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On the outside corner, 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an ending double play is now in order.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Josh Fegley, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Riding in once again, Jack Mayfield. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. Tokyo is out in front 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ben Ruda. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No hits to this point. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. sliced hard on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
In the air out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Joe Jimenez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, John Nagowski.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Scope. And a good throw gets him one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Brantley. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Oh, that grounder caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1-0 the count. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Yordan Alvarez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt. especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1-0 pitch on the way. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The batter, the second baseman,
Corey Lee will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. And that ball will hop over the wall for a ground rule double, so it'll give him the lead, but a possible third run will have to hold on at third base.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
John Schreiber is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. George Springer will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. This ball will be chopped foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Into the box now, Josh Fegley. That's who watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-0 count, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate now, Jack Mayfield. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Four runs here in this half inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And this throw gets away from him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 6-2.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Now to the plate, John Nogowski. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Back goes DeMerit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 9th inning coming up. The All-Stars are out on top 6-2. Alex McKenna will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 6, Alex McKenna.
Stepping up now, Jake Rogers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rogers.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That misses 1-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Alfonso Rivas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Fegley shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Nico Goodrum, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
6-2 the final total today. The All-Stars came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Enoli Paredes claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.